Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong. Watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I? Hey.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Lamar Jackson.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. On the return, Williams. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
I'm absolutely eager to watch him play in this game because here we are, Week 15. Not a lot of games left down the stretch. But will he get outside of himself trying to make huge plays in order to try and win an MVP? Because he's not in the #1 spot right now.
No, he's not. I think everyone consensus thinks that way. You hope he doesn't get outside of himself right now, though, because that could really get their offense out of sync. And it's been in sync most of this year. The numbers for Mixon last week: 19 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they're going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Jackson, option right. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Ingram. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team, far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for, and remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that. Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Cincinnati.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he stopped immediately there.
Joe Mixon.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
He was brought down by Nigel Bradham. No gain on the play.
On second down, here's Mixon.
At the 46.
He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Joe Mixon on the carry.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
2 yards. And it's third.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And it's third down.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Good. Makes the score Bengals 3, Ravens nothing.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
DJ Reader brought him down. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson. Open man is Duvernay.
Jackson's pass complete.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Jackson's pass complete to Mark Ingram.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Brings up.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards.
Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And Adams has it complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
Bengals.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Mixon on the carry.
Tavon Young in on the tackle.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up
on the delay, it's Mixon.
At the 24.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
He was brought down at the 26. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Bengals 3, Ravens 0.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Burrow looking to pass. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample.
Burrow's pass.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Gain on the play. And a Bengal 1st down.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
To Gerald Everett.
Give him 17 at a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st down, Bengals.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Slant to Adams. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On 1st down, Mixon. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
He was taken down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And Bullock will put this one through. And they're able to double their lead in this 1st half. It's 6-0. Here's Bottcher to kick it away. Green to bring it back. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
3rd down.
Jackson now from the gun on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bengals getting set to go. They've got the lead, and certainly the Bengals drive about to get going. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
Chuck Clark on the tackle.
They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Campbell on the stop. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense. Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Jordan Reed has it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. And Jackson throwing once more. They go screen. This is Ingram. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Again, Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw again is Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. Burrow from his own end zone. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
44-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 at the 41. This is Mixon on the draw. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
At the 41. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Now Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1.
3 brings up second.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
Jermaine Pratt there.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Loss of a yard. Brings up fourth and goal.
They're running. Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point.
His kick is good.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. Fourth and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Williams to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Over first and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Steps away to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
It's on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Now Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
A gain of 1 yard. And a Bengal first down.
First down. Here's Burrow. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught.
Burrow's
a gain of 6 there on first.
Gronkowski.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh, my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And 22 more yards there and another first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They go play action here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fuller. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. On first down, Dobbins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
J.K. Dobbins, the ball carrier.
The Ravens on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
1-yard line.
The throw over the middle taken in.
Burrows pass.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
A gain of 14. First down, Bengals.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Gain of 5. First down, Cincinnati.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
The first down pass. Intercepted.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive.
Number 20.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He's brought down at
the Ravens on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Intercepted by the Bengals.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Mixon. And he stopped immediately there. Calais Campbell on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Again, it's Mixon. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
third down. And Adams has it complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Set to kick off.
Green to bring it back. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Is Green on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Will Fuller was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The Ravens on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Jackson from the shotgun. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Offense.
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Mixon again, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 30.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Buying time to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Baltimore Ravens.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
11 more yards.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He's going to drop this underneath to Ingram.
Jackson.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Being chased, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So Burrow and the Bengals down 17-13, a minute 15 remaining. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. He's back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. That catch good for only a couple. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He'll look to throw. And he finds Gronk. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds showing on the clock. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. To the air again, Burrow. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete.
Complete to Rob Gronkowski.
A final shot now for Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch, but they definitely had a chance.
So for the Ravens, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah. Look at me, out the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. Where do I go? Where do I know? Not on the phone, when I'm on my own. They don't know my name.